Well, basically, to start with, where did the idea come from?
So Renuka, my co-founder, and I, when we sort of decided that we were interested in starting a company, we made a big list of sort of product ideas, but also just things that we saw that were sort of new or changing about the world. And there were a bunch of things that ended up on that list that pointed us in the direction of robotics. We saw major improvements in computer vision, largely coming out of the self-driving car industry. We saw cost improvements on robotic hardware coming from things like 3D printing. And we saw some pioneering work from OpenAI on reinforcement learning. This was sort of before OpenAI was a household name, but we have friends there. And so we were sort of paying attention to what they were doing. And we saw all of these things and we said, this is what you need to get a robot out of a factory and into everyday life. Normally, the robots that we could sort of imagine at the time were things like a car building arm that costs, $500,000 and requires like specialized attendants watching over it all the time. And it's very expensive. It works in a setting where you know exactly what's coming. You don't have to deal with the sort of unpredictability of the real world.